I think that body positivity is a wonderful thing. I think that as fitness professionals, we should promote the message that people should love themselves. I think that we need to acknowledge a few things within this. First of all, it's not necessary to hate yourself to want to change. It's possible that because you love yourself, you want to take care of yourself and you want to do the things that are going to promote health. For example, I love my children more than anything in the world, and I want to take care of my children. Um, if I hate someone, I will want to punch them in the face. And so um, I would apply that same logic to my own body. And I think that it's a good thing to promote the idea of self-love. And secondarily, I think it's very important that we acknowledge that it's possible to love your body but not promote obesity. And so if you see someone who is overweight or obese and they're talking about loving themselves, I think that's a wonderful thing. And I applaud that. And I think that we need to be very careful when we view these messages to not assume that the person is promoting obesity. I think in the majority of cases, they're not. And I think that that's something that many fitness professionals and fitness enthusiasts, they just get wrong. And it could be because they hate themselves. And they're wondering, how could this person love themselves? I'm over here shredded and I think I'm a piece of shit. And so maybe that's true, maybe it's not. But anyway, I do think that it happens a lot where people will see someone promoting body positivity, but then they'll sit and make judgments about that person's body and say, how could they be positive? How could they love themselves if they're fat? And so I think that speaks more to the person misinterpreting the message than it does to the person who's promoting body positivity. So I'm largely in favor of body positivity, overwhelmingly so. Now, having said that, I do have a couple things to add. I'm not in favor of this notion that obesity is healthy. And some people take the message too far. Some people confuse body positivity with the literal message that it's perfectly okay to be obese from a health standpoint. I think that we can say that there's an increased percent chance that you will develop a negative health outcomes from the condition of obesity. However, we also have to acknowledge that just because someone has that condition, it does not mean that they're not doing something about it and trying to not have that condition anymore. And it's a very complicated thing. And so I largely think that as coaches, as fitness professionals, and just as people, we need to have a hell of a lot more empathy in terms of not being so judgmental over someone else's situation. And so I think I'm going to leave it at that. Let me know if you have any questions about this opinion.